Within the next 3 years, the federal government plans to borrow $29.96 billion from several financial outlets. The Minister of Finance, Mrs. Kemi Adeosun, gave details of the loan in Abuja on Thursday, 27th October. Now, Buhari said the $29.96 billion is needed to execute key infrastructure across the country between 2016 and 2018, and the borrowings will target projects across all sectors with special emphasis on infrastructure, agriculture, health, education, water supply, growth, and employment generation. As you might expect, the online space was abuzz with Nigerians' thoughts on the matter. Let us start with these comments from a Vanguard post. I must warn you though, the matter became another back and forth between APC and PDP supporters. Solomon Adamu says, some people are only best at castigating whatever policy federal government will put in place because of political and ethnic sentiments. No government in this world can do without borrowing. America is the highest debtor in the world, at the same time the most developed nation in the world. Nigeria cannot be an exception, not in this our present economic woes. We have no option. My only concern is how these monies can be utilized effectively, because previous governments borrowed heavily with nothing to show for it. I just hope the story will be different this time around. But for PDP, everything is politics. They are so drunk with power that every day 2019 is in their mind. I don't know what assurance they have that they will win 2019 election. Further down, let's take a look at some of the replies to his comment. Okoro_Mende says, Mr. Man, if you can't execute the projects without borrowing, then you have failed. And Imakris points out that she did not tell us how they plan for the payment of the loan. By she, I believe he means the finance minister, Kemi Adeosun. Now, going further down, we have a few more comments. This one from Sniper. He mentions that Obasanjo spent $13 billion on electricity, yet Nigeria does not have regular power supply. And then he says Obasanjo now lives in super luxury. Others are IBB, Abdulsalam and Danjuma. Buhari will be joining that club. That loan will not make a difference in the life of ordinary Nigerians. It will simply put Nigeria back in bondage. And DP Frank, in response to that comment, says, change is here to stay. Stop classifying Buhari with those failed leaders. And the human being replies DP Frank saying, when are you going to release the invitation for the canonization of Buhari as a saint? Meanwhile, on Facebook, Senator Ben More-Bruce made a 10-paragraph long post, which he also posted as a series of tweets expressing his thoughts on the loan, which almost seemed to trend even more than the issue at hand, especially since almost everybody was quoting or referencing his thoughts on the matter. Now, just in case you missed it, this is what the senator said. I'm never against taking loans, but they should be spent exclusively on developing Nigeria, not developing our elite. We are being told what federal government plans to spend the loan on, but how much of those expenditures affects the youths? People of my age won't be the ones to repay this loan. It's the youth who will repay, so it must benefit them, not us. We leaders must have a rethink. We must think of our youth and ways to bequeath assets to them, not liabilities. Elected officials still earn ridiculously high salaries in the midst of poverty. Let's address that before we borrow. We want to borrow $29 billion for our youth to repay back, yet not one youth is in the Federal Executive Council. Before we pile on debts that our youth will have to repay, let us at least plug all areas of waste in our government. If we don't do the right thing, this loan will turn our youths from leaders of tomorrow to debtors of tomorrow. Hashtag $29 billion loan. Still on Facebook, Idowu Charles Oboro says, if PMB did not know how to contain the slide to poverty since he took over, he won't know what to do with the $29 billion loan. He will just get Nigeria into a deeper mess. And from Twitter, @Fode2001 says, until youth understand the relationship between now and the future, Nigerian youth future is mortgaged. Hashtag $29 billion loan scam. And thank God Ukachukwu tweets, the Southeast with 40 million of the population will also contribute to paying back $29 billion loan, has no projects cited in the region.
An overwhelming 87% of 61 voters said yes.